Hello everyone and welcome. This video will show a great way to create a moon, half moon or full moon. You can tweak it as much as you want. So usually what I used to do is create a, let's say, a moon here, and then this is a full moon. Let's say I want to have the stylized moon. Okay, I usually take one on top, duplicate this one, or just create another circle. There you go, this is our moon. And once I'm satisfied, I select both. Be sure this is on top. Select both and control. Yeah, so I was never satisfied with the moon that I created. I always want to change and tweak it, make it, more around here, and thinner maybe. But I lose all the precision. Looks disgusting. So I just want to share with you a great and quick way to do this. Yeah, just select this draw Bezier curve, but you have more than a Bezier curve here. You have this Bezier path, and you have this spiral path. You have B-spline and other stuff. Yeah, straight lines and 90-degree angle. Anyways, we want to use the spiral. Yeah, so what I want to do is click once, click twice, and here I want to hold shift and click to make it sharp, and then don't hold shift here, just click. As you can see, before you hover over this, you have to press shift and then hover, and then when it's red you confirm and click left mouse button, and there you have it. Let's pick this color. Let's get rid of the stroke paint. There you have it, a nice moon. But the most important thing, actually the thing that makes this awesome, apart from not using boolean, is that it is procedural. You can change the moon however you want. Thin moon, half moon, stylized moon, whatever you wish. Thin, thick, this direction, make it look at this direction. You simply have these two sharp ones. They are the sharp edges of this stylized moon, and you have these. Control the thickness. Just crazy. I like that. Yeah, so this is it. I just wanted to share with you, but I can't just leave you like this. Let's create an awesome scene with this technique. I'll just keep this one. Yeah, I usually create a background, so it's just a sky, and let's give it a blue color. It's dark, it's night, so a very dark blue. Maybe use gradient, why not? Hold control to snap to an angle. This one has a 100% 0% transparency, or value of 0. I'm not sure if it's percent or not. Let's give it 100. Full. Great. Let's say it's dawn or something, or maybe just a reddish weather sky. Alright, so let's select a circle. Let's confirm outside here, and we have, as you can see, the circle slaps in the center. Actually, the moon doesn't need to be in the center, so let's create it right there. This is the moon, the realistic moon, which will be actually black, probably very dark blue, depending. Yeah, I don't want it to be. Okay, that's enough. And let's make it a bit smaller. Yeah, want to press Ctrl D to duplicate the circle. By the way, if you have any issue with the circle being a half circle or like this, just click here and this will fix everything. Okay, so we duplicated the circle. I want to scale this up a little bit, yeah, and give it something, a color like this one. Now I hover over the other circle. As you can see, it snaps to the center, but you have to enable the snapping here and the snapping here, and this one snaps to the center. There you go, snaps to the center. Move this one step back, and then I want to add a bit of blur, or actually let's use a mode, color mode, blend mode, overlay. No, that doesn't look good. Multiply, no. You know what, let's keep it normal. Let's add some blur, like so. Probably transparency. Yeah, looks good. This moon selected. As you well know, the sun hits the moon with the light, lights the moon, and depending where the sun is, then we get this arc. So let's get this here. Oops, let's move it on the top, triple click, and try to snap it. Okay, so what I'm willing to do is to take this and make it here, so it looks good. But we need some snapping options. Let's enable this one here. This one turns everything off, so be sure this one is enabled, and these two. Alright, double click to go to node to edit, or edit path node, I don't know. Simply snap this here and this one here. Actually, before I do so, let's select this, press Ctrl Shift and C to control this to a path, or simply object, press object to path. The shortcut is Ctrl Shift C. You can change the shortcut by going to the preference. I can't do it every day, but I mean every time. Maybe I'll do a tutorial showing how to change the user interface and the shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts. And simply, it's easy, just search for, I'll do a video about that, yeah, tutorial on that. Anyways, here, move this dot here, snaps here and there. Well, now I want to make this circle, like so, and this one, and voila. Again, actually I like to be in this side. This looks like a realistic moon. But again, you can still keep it stylized by more. As you can see, it snaps to a dot here, a node, because the circle has 4 nodes, the black circle, but doesn't snap to the path here. So let's enable this one. Now it snaps correctly. Now you can create a nice stylized moon. The more the distance is smaller, the more the moon looks, I don't know, stylized, I guess. But I want to create a realistic moon, so realistic moon. Let's disable the snapping. Snap this to the dot here. Great. Now this is half moon. This is almost very thin moon. Full moon. Again, you can take it to the side. Let me show you a cool effect. Yeah. So let's go to filter and shadows and glows. Drop shadow. You might think, what the heck am I doing with the drop shadow? I'm gonna use it a different way. So let's enable this live viewport. As you can see, I get some great results, but you definitely don't. Probably get a black thing. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want any offset here, so let's put 0 here and 0 there. Choose a very good blurring effect. Here in the blur color, simply choose this use object's color, so we will use the color of this object. and I wanted to have a very transparent effect, so you can choose 50 or something, anything you wish, yeah. And then again go back here to options. Great, this looks good. Apply, and then close everything. Alright, let me just click outside. Looks good, yeah? But one thing, if you noticed, we have this line here. So this is basically the limit of the filters, yeah? This is the space where the... actually it has a name here in the filter editor. It's called the filter general settings. No, it's called the dimensions. Anyways, it's just a box where the filter will be affected. So if you put it like so, you can see the filter, nor the moon. So let's make it a little bit bigger. Now we don't have any lines here, artifacts. So what's great in this one is that, by the way, if you have noticed, when I hover over this one, get this weird red lines. You probably already have it like so whenever you select it. So if you want to disable it, just do so, but whenever you hover it will still be visible when you hover over it, but at least not when you are selecting it. Okay, so we have a very thin one. It kind of looks great, you know. It's like a bloom effect, glow effect, glare, whatever you want to call it. Just don't pass the limit here. It's kind of cool effect though, like I don't know, black hole or something. Interesting. Anyways, so there you go. Nice cool effect. You know, since the video is already too long, let's just add some stars. Yeah. Okay. Hold Control. Here you can switch. Here you can change the corners number. 5 to size, and so on. Oops. Hold Control if you want to keep it even. Don't wanna do this, except if that's what you're looking for, but that's not what I'm looking for. Alright, so let's move this one here. Give it a nice white color. Full transparency. Same thing for opacity. Okay, this does maybe... You know what, I have an idea. Let's duplicate this, yeah? Actually, before, give this a very slightly yellow color. Duplicate this, give it a red color. Duplicate this, somehow blue color, yeah? Somewhat blue. And with these three selected, we can do this. We can simply select this spray and spray some stars. Before we do so, I want the width to be 1% or maybe 80. Amount 20 is good. Rotation, yeah, random rotation, random scale. So I don't know what the heck these are. I think I knew, but I forgot. This one, eyes open. I mean, sorry about that. Okay, here we have the eye, opened eye. This means apply over no transparent areas. Anyways, just use follow my settings here. I don't wanna. This whole thing deserves another tutorial. Here I wanna copy because I just wanna copy. I will let you know why I wanna copy. Yeah, let's add some stars here and there. Perfect. So the reason why I wanted this one as a copy, as a clone, is because here when I change these stars, the other one follow it. It looks very fantastic because I wanted to make the stars a little bit smaller. Same thing for these here. Yeah, and the same thing here. A very small star. Great. Okay, there you go. Let's move this. Use the arrow keys in the keyboard. Okay, again, select these guys and spray again. Okay. Actually, let's select these. The moon selected. Control G to create a group and move it on the top. And whenever you create some stars, even if it's on top of the moon, which is illogical, simply select the group and move it up here, all the way up. Great. Anything else? Yeah, probably the colors. Same as the blue one, for the blue. Yeah, so actually select these and add a small filter here. Yeah, let's give it the same filter that we gave the moon, the drop shadow. The blue is a little bit too high. Let's add, the transparency is a bit too low. Okay, let's apply close. Okay, again the same thing for these. Just make them bigger. I think there's a glitch, by the way. If you change the border limit for the filter effect. Actually, maybe they fixed it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they fixed it. Great. Again, we get this filter here. This one. This one affects all these 3 stars, actually all the stars. So if you want to simply change some things here, like the Gaussian blur, which is actually the only thing that you need to change. Great. Probably the opacity in the fluid. Oh, so this one is for the... Also, each one has the same, actually a different effect. You know what, let's make them all the same. Great. Transparency. Interesting. Okay. Cool effect. If you're looking for a stylized effect, double click here because it's a group. By the way, you can get this object. It's like a layer system. It is a layer system. You can find it here in the object. Select objects. Again, we have this group. Moon. This is this white part. This is the black part, and this is the this is this the glow behind. So if you're looking for a stylized way with a filter editor opened, you can add some cool stuff here. Whoops, turbulence, and then displacement map. Then plug this. The first one goes to the Gaussian blur. We want to distort this using this, which is the second one, goes here, and green, blue. Where were we? Where were we? Where were we? We were here. The scale. Okay, forget about this. Here in the turbulence, I don't want to use turbulence because it doesn't look good. Fractal noise is good, and it keeps this thing in the center. And large and small dots. More noise. Yeah, it look good actually. Let's zoom in a little bit. It's gonna, and maybe we don't want to use we don't want to use Gaussian blur. Okay, here scale is even higher. I get this stylized thing here in the background. You can make it for everything. You can still have a little bit of blur because it looks good. It looks cool. I think the video is already long enough, and let's just yeah, before I leave you, I'm just if I select these and make them smaller. Yeah, great. So there you go. Nice. Doesn't look very good, but at least I think you learned something new. And I hope you learned something new. And I didn't like this pink thing. Yeah. Bending artifact. You know how to fix that. Just search for the tutorial. It's in the channel. So yeah, we started from here, going through here, to this, and the only thing I wanted to share is this crazy procedural moon, which is awesome. Fantastic. Alright, take care everyone. See you in the next one. Peace.